My name is Jane. I've got vasculitis. I've got a different nose for every season, and my latest one being a drunk nose. I've got a condition called vasculitis, but it took 2 years to get diagnosed, and over the course of the diagnosis my nose continued to change shape and become odd and swell. And when you've got a facial deformity of any description, facing the outside world is really, really hard. And it got worse and worse and worse, and it got to the stage where it had to get completely worse and completely collapse into my face before they could do anything. I went to an event earlier this year and I'd had a few drinks, and I went to the bathroom and realised my face was flushed, but my nose was still the same colour. So I thought, I need to change this, I need to do something. The new nose, surprisingly, didn't cost anything for me. It was provided to me by the NHS, and it took about 3 weeks to come. Nose is based on the prosthetic lady's nose, because her nose is perfect. So it's a mould of her nose made for my face, and then the shades depending on the seasons. When I first started, I had a glue-on nose, and the glue-on noses were really, really heavy because inside they were full of plastic and they were really heavy to wear, so they would move around a lot. Whereas now, because this is completely sitting on the magnets, I don't feel that it's on, and it feels like a normal nose. Whereas the glue-on noses, they used to slide around and they would itch. This is brilliant. When I get my noses changed, people always notice, my close friends and family, because they'll notice the slight adjustments. They'll notice if it's slightly smaller here. And when I get a summer nose, they always notice that the tint matches here to my skin better. I had a lady in the local shop when my nose was really, really bad, there was a lady in the local farm shop actually recoiled in horror and shouted, what the F has happened to your face? And I didn't leave the house for 3 weeks. My original birth nose was actually quite big. I got called Concord all the way through school. So to be able to have a designer nose is amazing, and to be able to change your appearance for the better is just, it's really, really refreshing. Well, I've asked them if they'll make me a pumpkin for Halloween, and I'd love a Christmas tree, but I think that might be taking it to extremes. So it's changed my entire outlook, whereas before I was barely existing and only doing what I had to do and just going to my normal places. Now I'll walk in anywhere on my own, face anybody alone, and feel pretty bloody great. So to actually have people's heads turning for the right reasons rather than the wrong reasons is pretty incredible.